Late stage capitalism. Things have been rising, but they've reached their peak, and now they are beginning to crash. Every industry is saturated. We're overpopulated, and there isn't enough to go around. We're all fighting for scraps. It's not fun. This shit is whack. All the jobs are whack. I'm looking at the job market. No jobs look like fun. There's no such thing as a fun job. Whoever said that lied. There are more tolerable and less tolerable jobs. There are jobs which pay more and jobs which pay less, but a job is a job. Exchanging your time and energy for money so you can buy food. It's pretty fucking shit. We didn't ask to be born. We didn't ask to have this body which needs constant sustenance. The elites use our needs, not even our desires, our needs, our biological needs against us. They leverage the non negotiables such as food and shelter and enslave us. Through that. People wonder why there hasn't been a revolution. They say you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you, and that's why no one's biting. Everyone's just one paycheck away from collapse. I used to think life was fun, but all I do is work. Starting to get tiring. It would be one thing if you actually was gaining something from it, but the work keeps on increasing, and you stay in the same place. They siphon more and more every day. The currencies are inflated. Your purchasing power decreasing by the second. The same amount of time and labor receives less and less rewards by the day. You either sacrifice your physical health or you sacrifice your mental health. The future looks bleak. There's not much to look forward to. I enjoy traveling. Traveling's fun, but it costs a lot and it always ends. You work 95% of the year just to get that 5% of leisure and of exploration. You might work 50 weeks or 48 weeks in the year and get 2 or 4 weeks on holiday. It feels so good in the moment, but then it ends and you're back to reality. Chasing money. The majority of humanity is enslaved to the minority. The minority profits from our labor, from our suffering. From our strife, and we get the short end of the stick. Our reward is to live another day to serve the master. It's tiring. My body and my mind wants to rest. It just wants to stop. But I know that if I stop, that's when it all stops. I'm beginning to fail to see the worth in these efforts. Trying and trying, but for what? Just to live another day, to keep trying. No matter what success you attain, it's never enough. There's always more to get. You're never satisfied. There's always someone else with more, and there's always someone else with less. There's always a state you're running towards and a state you're running away from. And the thing about reality, the thing about life, and the thing about truth is that it's non-negotiable. The truth doesn't negotiate with you. The truth simply is. And you can accept it or reject it. But rejecting it doesn't change it. It only multiplies your suffering. So you accept it, not because you want to, because you have to. What other choice do you have? This video may sound depressing, and maybe it is. I wouldn't regard myself as depressed, to be honest. I do not suffer from depression or anxiety, perhaps nihilism, but even meaninglessness is meaningless You could say that means that life is meaningful, but that's a question which I can let you ponder. Is there really any meaning to this movement we call life? Or is this all random fluctuations, an aberration, an abomination perhaps? Or is this a masterpiece which is so complex and so high ordered that we lowly beings do not have the capacity to comprehend its magnificence, and we suffer from our own ignorance? That's another question. All I know is that I am here. Sometimes I feel good, sometimes I feel bad. And no matter what kind of philosophy or spirituality I do, no matter how much I see through the illusion remains, it persists. The funny thing is, I don't even know if anyone will watch this or listen to this. My YouTube channel doesn't get any views. That's fine. It would have blown up if it was supposed to, but I guess not. I mostly make these videos to give myself something to do. Not really because I ever believed I could make some money or gain something from it. Although it would be nice. I'd be lying if I said wouldn't be nice to make some money off something as simple as making videos and speaking my mind. Something which actually feels natural and which doesn't tax me. Making videos actually energizes me. Makes me feel content. Unlike the jobs which actually pay me. Saddeningly, the things which pay me, I don't really enjoy. I only tolerate. But what I enjoy never pays me. And also, a lot of the things I enjoy actually seem to be negative or unhealthy, you could say. Whereas what is the most healthy often seems boring and empty. Like drinking water or drinking fruit juice. We know which is healthier, but which is more enjoyable? And that brings us to the question, is life here to be enjoyed? Perhaps simply to be experienced? perhaps something we just have to get through. In jail, they say that you're writing a sentence. And language is constructed of sentences. Perhaps life is just another sentence. And we are free in the afterlife. But that's not something we can verify until we're already dead. And who knows what happens after that? Infinite abyss, oblivion, reincarnation, heaven, hell. Who knows? Perhaps you've lived and died an infinite amount of times, and yet here you still remain as if it was your first life. If you're honest with yourself, you can't even verify anyone else's existence except your own. A truth many do not want to face. Anyway, we started on late stage capitalism and ended up here. How, I don't know. But it seemed to happen. I think that's enough for today. Goodbye.